doing the thing, we're trying the thing here to see how it is. We're gonna let you all kind of know what we come up with and what we discuss in our deacons meeting. That way we feel, the whole church is involved and we all have an idea. At our last meeting, we talked about the fish fry, which was a huge success. We have about 100 people there on and off. I think the last count I heard, they had like 80 some, but they said some come and some left. 7 different churches was represented there that night. We talked to several different people from different groups, different churches. Everybody seemed to have a great time, to be honest with you. That was definitely a success. Now we're getting ready to review the 2022 budget and everything. We have the budget committee in there with it, and we discussed some things, that we will bring up at a later date for sure once we determine everything. We're getting ready for the fall festival. Going to be here in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
About 3 weeks here, so we're trying to help everybody plan that to get all that ready to go. Any of this stuff you all have any ideas on, anything, let one of us know. Any of us, Jim, any other deacons, we'd be more than happy to listen to anything. Hey, and we will bring it up to the others, trust me. Like I said, work day yesterday, we wanted to paint the fence up there at the cemetery because it hadn't been painted, so we got that done. Like I said, it looked very good. Now we're doing something here. It's a option for the deacons here to take on different roles in the community, do different things. If any of you all have any ideas on something like that, let us know. What we might try to do, it's it's kind of an outreach, but for each of us to do our own little outreach, what it's like. I'll be on first to admit, I am not very good at visitations. I'm just not, in my mind, if a person's sick, I don't want nobody around. That's the way I am. That's just me. So I am very bad at visitation, but I will try it if that's what we feel we need to do. My eyes are running this one, excuse me. Courtney and Jim attended a KBC equipment over in Richmond here a while back, a class. Yeah. And we're going to go through our bylaws here. Going to be after the first of the year. We're going to be sitting down, reading, updating, the bylaws, and because some of them is outdated, some of them we need to put some new bylaws in. So we'll be sitting down discussing all of that. And would that be run through the business meeting?
It has to be. It has to be a certain percentage vote and everything too. So that would be a special business meeting. Okay. It would be on Sunday morning.
And so, once we come up with what we have, the church will be, showed everything that we got.
Y'all's intake's appreciated.
Yes, very much so. Like I said, we're just a few guys in there, and we're trying to do God's work, and we're trying to do the work, that we want to do to make our church grow. And every person in here thinks the world of Jim Skidmore, but I will set up and look at him and say, Jim, I think you're wrong, if I think he's wrong. And that's what he wants. And that's what I want. I want to be able to do that to him. So even if it's something you think we won't do, bring it up to us. We'll be more than happy to discuss it, I guarantee it.
Reva's got something.
Of course I do.
Yes, ma'am. Let me raise it back up. Oh, okay.
No. As y'all know, 3 weeks from today is Fall Festival, and we're trying to plan out some games and different ideas and everything. And I challenged my Sunday school class, and then I decided I'm going to challenge each one of you. I have bought bookmarks, and it's got the Old Testament and the New Testament on it. Every person, whatever age, that comes to me and recites all the books of the Bible, 66, in the order, will get a special prize. Jonathan Logan, if you come up here and pass these out to everybody. And if you got any ideas for games or think we are gonna have a cakewalk, people are gonna be bringing cakes and everything to do that. Jim has come up with a great idea. Can I share your idea? We're gonna be doing a long drive contest with a golf club. And you think, gosh, it's going to be fair for everybody because we're not going to use a golf ball. We're going to use a marshmallow. So, everybody come to Fall Festival. Everybody going to play games. The kids have asked if we'll play kickball. If you got other ideas, if y'all want to paint pumpkins or do something like that, let me know so I can. Oh. Did you keep one? Yeah. Did you have enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Buddy, did you get
Oh, yeah.
I will
I
get
didn't get one either.
Oh,
You get
so we're gonna have us a great time that day. We're gonna just, we're having soups. So if you wanna sign up for a soup or if you wanna sign up for a cooler of drinks or whatever, that'll be the day that Sam and Vernon sing. So we'll be starting out in praise that morning and we'll continue it on up on the grounds. But we're gonna have a great, great time. All of us together, just fellowshipping. But like I say, if you think of a game or you think of something that you've done in the past, come to me. Do I not trust him behind me?
which one, me or Jim?
Not, yeah.
Protecting.
Thank you. So, y'all just keep remembering, it's only 3 weeks away, 66 books. And it's not gonna be nothing fantastic prize. Jim's paying for it.
Did y'all hear that bus?
I heard it.
All 4 tires are broken. So, y'all need anything or wanna contribute anything, let me know. Keep bringing in candy. I appreciate the candy. We're gonna fix treat bags for whoever comes and everything, so thank you all.
Well, I was talking with the deacons and as they worked in preparing their report, I reported to the deacons and I sent them a report. And I said, is this good enough for y'all? And they said, well, you probably ought to share it. So I'm going to share it with y'all. So this is for the year. So some of the things that you may or may not know that I've been doing. I've attended 2 of the Boones Creek Association meetings. A lot of that's been impacted by COVID, not having meetings, and I've had a conflict or 2 on some of the others, but I was able to make 2 of the meetings. I've attended 4 of the KVC meetings. Some of those were virtual, some of those were in person. Bill mentioned the equip that Courtney and I went to. Part of that equip is I don't know if you've noticed the Facebook posts, but they may look a little bit better as far as being more colorful and better wording instead of just typing in there. That's some things I learned at the equip. I also met with the lady in the office last week, and she gave me some more. I mean, she was KBC, she was in Louisville or wherever she was, and we did a Zoom meeting, that sort of thing. And working on with Salem Baptist to do a Sunday school meeting. So if anybody's interested in attending a KBC coordinated given Sunday school training, I don't have the time for that yet, but as soon as I get it, I will pass it along. I've also attended 27 biblical studies classes, and I'm on track to receive my bachelor's at the end of this year. I attended 12 Boones Creek Association pastoral training classes. That's been completed. Have attended 2 biblical doctrine classes so far. There's about 5 more to go over at Calvary Baptist. Working on our events. I try to stay heavily involved with all of them. I don't dictate, but I try to help. So, and I've been working with the deacons. I've been trying to get them to take hold of some things, and that's by me letting go. Right, Bill? I let go and they pick it up, so that's what we're trying to do. Been working with the budget committee, helping on that and trying to get our budget laid out. You will be hearing about that real soon. Nominating committee and so forth, with the revival, coordinated with 3 pastors and 3 singing groups to get there, and working with Sam and Vernon to have y'all here on the 24th. Part of the gospel every home. Reba and I spent a good part of 4 days going house to house. I don't know exactly how many homes we went to, but there were a bunch. So far, we've done 3 baptisms, 4 funerals, and I'll be doing the 2nd wedding next Sunday. So that's been going on. I did preach a revival service at another church. On average, I prepare what you would call 5 lessons each week. 71 of those have been recorded and put up on Facebook and on YouTube. On track to make over 500 personal contacts. It's 480 something the last I looked, because I tracked who I visited, when I visited, and what the reason was. So in doing that, 3,648 miles. So that's what I've been doing. That's my report. Ruthie?